Hello you, back again, nice to see you. So today we are doing an arm workout. This is for beginners. Essentially what we're going to do is be hitting the biceps and the triceps to get that nice full sleeve filler look. This video is for beginners, so if you are a beginner and want to learn how to train your arms in as quick as possible, I have a workout for you. Essentially this workout should take only about 45 minutes or so maximum. It consists of 3 exercises for biceps, 3 exercises for triceps, and it goes in ascending order, so we start heavy and then finish off with a burnout. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So as you can see here, obviously just flexing a little bit of a pump, showing you guys what results are achievable, and just get a cheeky leg shot in there too, because why not, eh? Practicing the posing, competing season is coming up and I'm looking very much forward to that. So as you can see, front double bicep, awesome stuff. With this workout you can achieve very similar results, provided you are disgustingly consistent with it. So yes, here we go, let's jump into it. We started off with some cardio. It is very essential before any workout to jump in for 5 to 10 minutes of cardio, because that allows you to increase your heart rate, get more blood in your extremities, which means you can get a better pump. It will lubricate the joints too and just make the whole workout a lot better, mitigate the risk of injury, etc. So, also just to prime the muscles, we did 2 sets of 50 reps of barbell curls, very lightweight, just to get things moving, feeling a little bit better, getting that blood in the muscle, just squeezing away. And then we just hop straight back into it with a tricep movement. Here we did overhead barbell extensions. As you can see, my feet are just over shoulder width apart. I'm keeping my elbows relatively in the same position and just extending my arms, squeezing those triceps at the top. Again, we did 50 reps here. If you really want, you can do this with very light dumbbells too, which is a good alternative, or just the plain barbell. I think I went quite light here. Okay, and this is me just setting up the camera, bear with, and then I just jump into the working sets, which is 5 sets of 5 reps, and between each set I did 60 seconds rest, which was perfect. So as you can see here, I got my feet just over shoulder width apart, I'm not swinging, I'm really squeezing at the top. Perfect stuff. As you can see, maybe going for a little bit more than 5 reps because this weight's a little bit light, but what we are going for is 5 reps, 5 sets, and then we're going straight into our overhead extension. So we're doing 5 reps of curls, 5 reps of overhead extension, like so. Can you see I just widened my foot stance a little bit there just to secure my base, make sure I have a strong foundation. You cannot shoot a cannon from a canoe, can you? My favourite saying. So yes, as we keep on going, again 5 reps or so. I think I did a little bit more because this was a little bit light, but yes, 5 reps, 5 sets. We've gone on to superset number 2, which is cable push downs. Look at that. So as you can see, my feet are a little bit closer now, but again, I'm keeping that strong base. I have a slight bend in my knees. My back is straight, and I'm in a position where, as you can see, my elbow is staying in the same position, and the upper arm is perpendicular to the floor at all times. Try and minimize that elbow movement and really isolate those triceps. Again, we're going for about 8 reps or so here, and then afterwards we're going straight into a bicep movement. But let's just finish this off. As you can see, I'm just driving through, really squeezing those triceps at the top and getting that nice stretch. As you can see, there's a little bit of movement at the end as I start to fatigue, but again, we're really trying to focus on keeping that form perfect, keeping that straight line going down my head and my back, and keeping that chest up. Okay, sweet. And then we go straight into, let's just go for a little bit of a setup here. Okay, apparently that's me setting up the camera. Let's just skip along. Perfect. Okay, so set myself up. We've got some cable preacher curls. This is a little bit of an awkward movement because obviously you're doing it on the cable row machine. An alternative to this is you can set up a normal bench in front of the cables, which is the machine that I did previously, and again achieve a very similar result. Just lower down the pulley to the height of the bench, and then of course, as you can see, I'm keeping my elbows still and just really focus on that bicep squeeze and nice controlled descent. Again, squeeze and then nice and controlled, really squeezing at the top. I can't emphasize that enough. The whole point of building muscle is achieved by squeezing and stretching the muscle, and then achieving that really shitty feeling of that lactic acid building up. Feeling the burn. The more burn you feel, the more muscle you're going to build at the end of the day. So here we did again about 8 reps or so. This was supersetted with the previous exercise of triceps. As you can see here, really getting that pump now, really quite pumped up, saturating the muscles with blood. As you can see, I'm actually kind of pulling the bar towards my forehead and really squeezing, and then repping it out a little bit more. As you can see by my face, I'm dying a little bit. But that's what we want. You want to be pushing through that mental barrier of your brain telling you to stop. As long as you're doing the exercise safely and controlled, then it's completely fine. Okay, onto the final exercise for both biceps and triceps. Here we are going in for Tabata dumbbell curls. So what Tabata is you do 20 seconds working and 10 seconds rest, and you do that for 8 rounds, so it's a total of 4 minutes. That is essentially it for Tabata. It is an absolute killer. So choose a medium to lightweight, and you want to be doing about 12 reps in the space of about 20 seconds. So what you need here as well is your phone just to start the timer. What I recommend is start the timer and then start at 10 seconds, because then you will finish at 4 minutes on the dot for each Tabata session. So again, 20 seconds of doing the work, 10 seconds rest, and then repeat that for 8 rounds total for a total of 4 minutes. Sweet, so as you can see, I'm just resting up here. This is my 10-second rest period. Just having a little bit of a tap. Okay, and we're straight back into it. Nice. And again, it absolutely cooks you off. And yeah, it's absolutely perfect. I really enjoy structuring my arm sessions as such, where we start quite heavy and then go into the high rep stuff towards the end of the workout. As you can see here, I can barely curl the full rep movement because I have filled my biceps with so much blood. It's an absolute killer. You can see by the distress on my face that it is kind of hurting, and that's ideal at the moment. Again, resting up, 10 seconds is really not a long time, and again, just jumping straight back into it. This is a killer. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we keep on going. Again, really just trying to keep those reps nice and controlled. As you can see there, a little bit of elbow movement is completely fine as long as you keep the descent nice and controlled. That is perfecto. And then we go straight into cable overhead extensions using the bench. So as you can see here, just repping it out, the exact same setup. We're doing 8 rounds, 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, repping it out, keeping it nice and controlled. As you can see, my elbows are staying in the same position again, and I'm really contracting at the top, repping it out, keeping that really strong base. So I'm keeping my legs tense and I'm pushing myself into the bench, keeping that rep speed nice and controlled as always, really squeezing at the top, getting that really long stretch at the bottom of the movement. Awesome stuff. So that is my beginner arms workout for you. It's 3 exercises for biceps, 3 exercises for triceps. All of them are supersetted except for the last 2, which is Tabata, which again is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 8 rounds. So guys, if you enjoyed that video and want to get those sleeve fillers, by all means just follow along. Use that workout, play with it, add exercises that you enjoy and you come across over the internet. Add them in, make that workout your own, and the biggest thing is you have to enjoy it. The best things you do in life are the things you enjoy, and the only way you can enjoy it is by persevering through that period of suck at the beginning where you're not very good. As soon as you see that progress, it's like the tip of the iceberg, right? And then you'll be on to a winner, and you can visualize yourself, your time horizon of progress will go from a couple of days or a week where you're like, oh, I have to do this workout again, into a week, to be like, god damn, imagine if I stay consistent for the next year, imagine what I'll look like. And that's the mindset shift that you need to have with any kind of workout, and that is only done by persevering. If you want the whole workout program for a beginner, it is linked below and it's completely free, just for you. You just have to give me an email. That's a fair trade, right? So, awesome stuff. Thank you very much for joining again. If you want the other workouts, they are all available on my channel. If you want more workouts or more exciting stuff like that, thank you very much, and follow along for more. Peace, guys.